This is David Mitchell here, and our friend Brightline, aka Genesis. You doing good, bud? And to everybody, welcome back to the new year. Happy 2025. First Fainted Train live stream of 2025. So I'm gonna bring it up. I hope everybody had a good 5 days here in the U.S., but 6 in the Philippines and on the other side of the world. I hope everybody had a great start to the new year. Genesis getting his stuff set up. Am I right, bud?
And Naked Ducky.
Alright.
You and your roasting. Oh, hey, bud, you still having a little...
Right.
I spoiled David like a baby.
But...
See, I gotta show you. Hold on. Just a moment. Oh, hold on just a moment. Wait. I'm working on it. What the heck? Go down to the phone without disconnect without hanging up. Alright.
Brightline trying to get set up on his end.
Alright. I don't want to wait to be so long to connect this Bluetooth. Something was on my phone. Alright. You know, buddy, here's the Dominican Republic. We still haven't gotten into the decorations down. Yeah. Yeah. The Christmas season goes all the way up till January 7th. Yeah. We still have our decorations up.
Funny thing is that they're still up here, Brightline. Ain't that funny?
And I think the Philippines have the longest Christmas season.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want to tell them when your Christmas season in your home country began?
Oh, it's early November and until next week.
Until the 7th?
Until the 3rd week, yeah.
Brightline, you're going to be excited, but Christmas in Val home country, the Philippines, is 4 months long.
Christmas season.
Ain't that crazy?
It is.
But
Right.
it's been a crazy couple weeks, but everything's starting to get crazy again. Also, do you remember Thomas the Tank Engine? Thomas and Friend?
Oh, yeah.
Brad Opprop.
Yeah, someone died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only happened a couple of days ago, so
rest in peace.
But, hopefully that... Also, another fellow Ralph fan not Ralph fan, but model railroad community died this week, so back in an awfully good start, but hopefully we start getting better. But it's been crazy already in itself, but been a wowzer. You get what I'm saying? Like, been crazy year. Everything did going crazy up and down. But yeah. Also, the class 1s are already wrecking trains again. Oh yeah, look. The DRC. Hey, Brightline, you still there, bud? Uh-oh. Hey, bud, I can't hear you. A little bit of difficulty on his end. But, well, he get his stuff fixed. Hi. You there? Dude, I think you're overloading your laptop with too many stuff.
Hello?
I can hear you. Dude, I think you have too many stuff open up and your laptop or computer is not handling it, you know? Probably need to, close out a couple of windows and stuff that are running in the background. I think that would have causing it. For people who have older devices, that probably...
Yeah, funny enough.
Alright, you can speak, my bad.
I'm gonna try to get a new PC. Okay, I'm trying to get a new PC.
Make sure you get one that have 1 terabyte. Also, we got our first article of the day. With Genesee and Wyoming with a bridge collapse already. Read it. Oof. Like, do you see the article I sent you?
Yeah, no injuries reported as bridge collapses under train in Oregon.
Like, I thought we already loved the bridge collapses in last year, but nope. Oh God, I hear your sister in the background.
My Little Pony.
Oh, she's playing India.
Little Miss Karen is occupied right now. Brett, did you hear what they called your sister?
My Little Pony OG.
Yeah.
Little Miss Karen.
Yes. Yeah, speaking of Karens, I just actually met a girl back then, way back then, during my, I also met a girl who's just graduated, and she was pretty, by the way. I began to talk to her, as a friend, and then one day she's like, could you please stop being so romantic? I'm like, I'll stop. And then I never talked to her since again. I never talked to her ever since.
Good, you dodged a bullet. That what you call a third wave feminist. Any type of chat and a guy do with a girl, they automatically assume. You know?
Jeez, she killed the vibe though. Like seriously.
Oh, Brett. Uh-oh. Hey, Bratland, I'm got a meme coming in.
Okay, let's see here. How normal people see train in the BC Lower Mainland. How I see train in the BC Lower Mainland. Oh yeah, I see it. I see where the joke is.
It's a Canadian rail fan meme. It's a good one to start off the year. It's a good one, you know?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of starting the year, we had 2 terrorist attacks. One in Las Vegas and the other in New Orleans.
Oh, I know. And there was near one here in Charleston. There was one near here in South Carolina a couple of days ago, too, involving a truck.
Oh, there was a former CIA director that said there are terrorists in the United States. ISIS is in the United States.
He right. And I hate to say it.
Right.
I hate to say it, Brightline, and it's gonna be something I'm going to say. We're going to see more vehicles use our weapons this year than we are guns, and that for sure. You know?
Yeah. I think ISIS came inside the southern border. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
no doubt about it.
People are going to start realizing it. Also, I just sent you a meme, a funny one. Read it.
Wait, NIMBYs are just HOA Karens? Always have been. Yep. I agree.
Oh, that's a good one, Val. I'm going to send it to you. Val gonna love this meme. But, yeah, and then there was a botch terror attack on a BNSF train. It was botch or not on GXF or not BNSF, but on Union Pacific. Some idiot planted an IDE on a railroad car in Idaho on Union Pacific. Like, what the hell? Am I right? Or not Idaho, Indiana. But they were WTF. They caught the guy. They had to shut down a rail line for about... They had to shut down a rail line for 6 hours because they had to call the bomb squad in and to, deactivate the IDE. But I have a bad feeling that year there are going to be a lot of terrorist attacks.
Yeah, especially when it comes to when Trump's coming in by January 20th, 2024. He's going to crack down on he's going to have there's going to be a major crackdown.
Also,
Just you wait.
Not to that, but all the pro-Palestine supporter, he done said anybody who a pro-Palestine supporter are going to get branded as a terrorist. Good.
Yeah.
Like, and here my thing. I'm going to say this. The moment that he started branding pro-Palestine supporter as terrorists, it going to make them shut up real fast and back off with all their bullshit,
Yeah.
It going to be so funny watch all the little snowflakes who support Palestine, cry and moan, Oh, that going to be really enjoyable.
Yeah. You know what does Hamas do? First they actually attack Israel. Then they hit behind the women and children, and then the Israelis send a missile to the women and children, and then they say, and Hamas would say, "Oh, the women and children." Bruh, you're hiding behind them.
Exactly, and then...
Bro, you're getting...
And then the news state, and I hate to once the war in the Gaza Strip is over with, I hope Palestine sues the hell out of the news media for slander. I hope they sue the hell out of them, because the news channel and everybody who's been making Israel look like the bad guy, they need that fucking slander right there, And I will say that their president called out the real instigator, Iran, It might...
Yeah. I mean, I think I have to call out Hamas in this
because
specifically, the group that actually orchestrated this.
Because here, Gene.
Number one, you're bringing women and children into this mess. Just leave them out of this mess.
Hamas have committed more war crimes than Israel.
You should be doing this, but nope. Of course they're terrorists, so they're gonna blame Israel for killing the women and children. Literally, listen. If you're gonna do nothing, if you're going to, how would Israel would respond with Hamas
invading them and then taking their... I always tell people, like Brightline, let me say what I'm trying to say.
If a terrorist attacks one nation, and then hides out behind the women and children, and if you don't respond, then what's going to happen?
They're going to do it again.
What's going to happen?
They're going to do it again.
More terrorists going after that nation.
And let not forget that Hamas kidnapped over...
I can't hear you.
Brightline, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Alright, Brightline, can you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Oh boy. Try.
Oh, brother.
Oh. Boom. Alright, can you hear me now? Brightline.
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Brightline. Hold on. Alright, can you hear me now? Brightline.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? I don't know what is wrong with Discord. Oh boy. Let me try it again. Alright. Hey, you there?
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was someone else. There were two Bluetooth headphones.
Ah, so we're coming on your end. But what I'm trying to say
No,
is that Hamas invaded, kidnapped people from Israel, and took them back to Gaza. And I told people who are pro-Palestine supporter, how would you feel if someone invaded your country, kidnapped your people, and took them back to their country? How would you feel? I would told them, would you feel angry, upset, wanting to, you know, get justice? Like, some of these people are so fucking brain dead and will still support Hamas and, you know, Palestine. Look, this is what I done said. Israel said enough, and they're going in full deep and taking out everything, doing a full blank setting. We're not letting this ever happen again, so we're destroying and taking everybody who is a Hamas out. If you're a Hamas supporter, out. Am I right?
yeah. Listen, it's a tricky situation between the Hamas because they're bringing women and children, people that don't have anything to do with this mess, and they're bringing them right to the meat grinder.
You know what messed up, Tina? They brainwashed them. People think what they're doing is right. Like, literally, the kids and the women who are brainwashed into living there thinking that. Look, common sense would tell you to get the hell out of Dodge. Even though if in your home, get out of Dodge, let the war rage, let the baddies get killed, and then you are able to come back. You know? But
Yeah,
these people are so fucking brain dead. Heck, Egypt don't even want to help, you know? They said, nah, we're out of it. We're neutral. Like, keep heck, that's the point where Egypt is, heck, they're neutral on everything now. Kind of funny, in a way. But,
speaking of the Middle East, Hezbollah got destroyed by Israel.
oh, I know. I know. Israel...
Syria just got... Assad got de-Assaded, and then Iran got effed up. Well, Iran is screwed right now.
Oh, I know. Like, in here it's saying, Israel just took out their primary team that would be making nuclear weapon team. It just pushed them back for another decade. Like, Israel just took out their nuclear weapon factory. And here, finally, they took it out a week before they even had their first nuclear weapon ready. So, they literally did fuck Iran up bad. So, Iran...
I'm expecting for Assad to be tumbled that quickly. No one did. No one didn't even see it coming.
I know, but to be honest, it's good. Down with them. Down with that evil regime, you know? Like...
Yeah, I wish... Listen...
Like, the guy is a war criminal. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Okay, so about Syria, think Syria's future is gonna be really positive.
Oh yeah. Look, the
yeah.
new people who are in charge, they want peace. They don't want any more war. And here, Dane, I'm going to be right. I'm going to be hard on my own country for one, because the guy who is leading the new government, he was originally part of the Taliban, but he denounced his thing long ago. Like in here, Dane, the Taliban want him dead, even though you've been a part of them. Like Dane, the guy made a full 180. Like, Jesus Christ. I would say that, like, if someone make a full 180 and start doing good stuff for once, then that athlete's something good for the world, But he asking for the new reader asking for clemency for his past action with the Taliban because he denounced them, Which speaks a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
A good thing, Look, everybody have done awful stuff, And
that's true.
Saying into that, as the United States, we need to be good on it because we don't want to fuck up and create a new Iran just because we don't like the new leader. Because, good God, that's how we cause Iran to be. Because I hate to break it, we literally turned Iran into the country they are today back in the 80s,
Yeah.
We don't need to be... We do not need to be doing that again.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's an F up. That's a major F up. Listen, if we had left Iran alone, Iran would have been a better spot.
Exactly, and instead they are a terrorist state that want America to be destroyed. Let's be honest. But
you know what? It was the British that got us into this mess in the first place. It was the British.
But here, Gene, if we had left Iran alone back in the 1970s, 80s, if we had left them alone, then how it would been, heck, we fucked their relationship with Israel because they had a non-aggression pact back in the day, and we fucked that up. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
We literally oofed everything up. With not a good thing. But yeah.
Now the reason why we got into that mess in the first place was because of the Cold War.
I know.
Because Britain thought there was going to be a communist revolution in Iran. Look how that turned out to be.
It still ended up happening. It still ended up becoming a communist revolution. But in a worse way. But here, Jane, the people who are running not Israel, but Iran right now are in their 70s and 80s, So, and with their primary nuclear weapon factory destroyed, kaput, and the people who knew how dead, that a big for Iran now, because now they're on a ticking time bomb to partly collapse, which will probably happen. And also the Taliban and them, even though they're peaceful right now, in the guaranteed next decade, the Taliban and Iran will be at war with each other, Which, let's be honest, that'll be something that we won't have to worry about because, one, we'll just let them fight it out, Let both countries just go messed up.
Yeah.
And unlike the, Russia-Afghan war back in the 1970s and 80s, which was a fuck up right there for us, unlike that, we are not going to help this time because we don't want another, what happened again, Let them fight it out and let them, destroy
Yeah,
each other.
Yeah.
Am I right? Also, China might be
Yeah,
getting
you're
ready to go
absolutely All right.
to wars this year, so we would not be surprised if World War III starts this year. But yeah. But
Generation Alpha is over. Generation Alpha is over. I repeat, Generation Alpha is over.
yep. Generation Alpha, the last baby born from Generation Alpha was born, you're gonna laugh at it, but the last one from Generation Alpha was born December 30th. First, So, the last baby of the generation is that's gonna be crazy,
Yeah, now we have Generation Beta.
Generation.
Oh wait, I'm getting too old for this now. Now listen, do you know, even as a Gen Zer, I feel like I'm a boomer right now.
Oh, I know.
Dissing the Generation Alpha.
I feel like to be honest, I feel a little bit like a boomer, but I'm not a boomer. My wife, Brightline here at Kicker, Vel is a millennial, My wife is a millennial. I'm a Gen Zer.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
But it is a crazy time.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the railroad news.
It is a crazy time.
Let's get back to train stuff,
Yeah.
I just sent you an article, Brightline high speed rail could start soon. I just sent you an article, by the way. Also, everybody, I will say that I have not posted the YouTube shorts yet, but they will be beginning soon. There are a lot of them. And they're from the model train, so. Alright, Brightline, you still there?
My little pony. My little pony. My little pony.
Alright, you see the article I sent you in Discord?
I'll tickle you real quick, David. My little pony. Sorry, I'm so annoyed.
Oh yeah. Brightline West High Speed
I'll
Rail
drink milk real quick.
construction
I
could
feel like
start
my
soon.
head's hurting.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Little pony.
To be honest, another big step, meaning there are now 2 high-speed rail projects in the U.S. being built,
David, I'm gonna get you for this. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you
Grab
for
me,
Yeah.
grab
No,
me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get you.
did you got any milk today?
Yeah. Oh,
Pour me a cup too, please.
David, you,
Please, please.
no, do it.
I'm live streaming, you little booty bump.
Look, David.
Oh, look at Val.
Beat up on me gently.
Look at her. Oh, let me tell y'all.
Beat up on it. Skibidi, 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 skibidi.
Oh, Val, stop with the skibbity stuff.
Skibidi, skibidi. Skibidi,
Brightline, you're gonna laugh it, but
Come on, Val. Oh, come on, Val. Come on.
Skibidi, skibidi,
Try to
skibidi,
skibidi
skibidi,
toilet,
skibidi,
okay?
skibidi, skibidi.
I've heard enough of that.
oh, Val, not Val, but Brightline, the skibbity chain actually does not come from the toll chain. It actually comes from jazz back in the 1920s.
Skibidi, skibidi, booty bomb.
Brightline.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, no, I'm serious. The skibbity come from.
Skibidi, skibidi comes from the jazz cat singing, bro.
Yeah, it come from jazz back in the 1920s. Did you knew that?
No.
It's not a
Wait, what? I thought it was...
No.
Hold on.
Like, the skibbity is not a millennial Gen Z or alpha chain. It's not. It's from the unknown generation. You never knew that, didn't you? It's from,
Hold on, let me try to investigate.
it's from jazz, And I'm not even joking about that. Like, the fact that it's from jazz and a lot of people don't even know about that It did crazy. Like this skibbity up in here. But never knew that, didn't you? But
I did not.
you did not. It
I did not know that.
it from the unknown generation time, which we are reusing. Ain't that crazy?
Jeez.
Like, plot it been using a lot of music if you pay attention. Trust me.
Baby, be careful.
All right. That. But yeah.
That's from my cereal milk.
But what I was saying is that
Oh, we got.
that word skibbity been around for a long time. Our generation, the only reason it becoming prevalent now is because our generation think it catchy. You know? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it been around
Yeah.
for a long time. Heck, even before me or you were even born. You know?
David.
Jeez.
What is
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of the unknown generation,
David, you have a high one, John.
someone who was born from the 1908?
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, it was 1904. No, wait, 1904. Someone from 1904 was born in 1904 just is dead recently in 2024.
Ah.
It's a Japanese woman who is 117 years old.
Well, that one thing about Asians, Asian people live a long time.
Yeah, that's 117 years old. She has lived through a lot. World War I, World War II, the Cold War,
9/11,
lived
the
through
COVID.
the bombings of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's crazy. The last person from
She was 16 when Jimmy Carter. Yeah, she was 16 when Jimmy Carter was born. Which is crazy. Yeah.
Bright one didn't go and blow your mind, but the last person who was born in 1899 died in 2022.
What?
No, I'm serious.
Holy smokes.
Like,
Smokes.
crazy ain't that? Like, the last person,
Wow, that guy actually.
it was a guy, not a girl, a guy.
Yeah, that guy probably saw.
He
The U.S. expansion.
He literally saw everything. He literally saw from the horse-drawn cart and steam trains all the way up to the automobile field, planes, all of that. He literally saw everything. Insane.
Jeez.
He died in. He was around 123 years old. 123 to 124 years old. Which is mind-boggling.
Holy smokes.
The older person to ever live was 140.
Jeez.
And that person died back in 1995. You know?
Holy smokes. Is it possible for humans to live 200 years?
How
That is so ridiculous.
to be honest with how technology have advanced and how everything is, the answer is yes. We're getting to the point now that people could probably live to 200 years old if technology is advancing enough, you know? The real problem is that the people who can do that are going to be the ones who have the money, the 1%, you know? So, that's going to be the real sad reality because, and here it's saying, the moment, I'm going to bring it up, the moment that we, discover immortality, like, how to live forever, the moment that happened is the moment that you can kiss, families goodbye and, people having kids, Yes. Because have you ever watched that, TV show called Love, Death, and Robots?
Yeah.
It on Netflix. There was an episode because it's so different stuff. Everything, it's not same character. Everything is different, crazy. And the thing is, there was one episode called The Pop Squad, where in the future, humanity found a way to be immortal, and when they did, they made it illegal to have kids. If they find any kids, they kill them. Like. It crazy. Like I watched the episode when it came out about 5 years ago, but it's up and out because they got a ton of different animation style. Like there was one animation style that was so fucking hilarious called Miniature Zombies. It was so fucking hilarious. I will show you that after the live stream because in that episode there are part where they have miniature people talking in high squeaky voice and they said zombies not in my country. Like I'm not even joking, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have a toy. Yeah, okay, let's change the topic. I do have a toy plane. I just bought a toy plane for myself, and it's certainly an A380.
Are you... that funny,
Yeah, it's an A380. The reason why I bought it was, it actually screams A380. It actually screams, please take me home. The moment I saw that A380, I'm like, I better take you home. Let me try to show. I'm going to show you the photo.
Alright. I'm right now trying to find a meme that I remember from earlier that I wanted to show you. Or something. There. But there have been some crazy stuff, but it's just crazy that we're already getting to the new year with a crazy start with railroading, you know what I mean? Like, already in the new year. You get what I'm saying about that? Oh no! Brightline, you're going to hate this meme. You're going to hate it.
Here's the toy. Here's the toy aircraft.
Hey, Brightline, read the meme. History in Dark, thank you for that meme.
Why do I hear news about Mohawk getting veteran restored? It needs to be scrapped. Oh, I see.
Do you know where that meme is from?
No, I have no idea.
You heard of the YouTuber History in the Dark? Oh.
No, I haven't heard of him.
You need to watch some of his stuff. He makes good content, you know?
Yeah, do you see the photos that I sent to you?
Oh yeah, I did show them.
That's my aircraft.
I did show it on live stream, you know? But
Yeah, that's an A380, but it looks like a 747 or an A3748.
But let me get back to what I was saying. History in the Dark, I would recommend watching him over, Heist. Any day of the week.
Oh.
But, oh no. Good God, when that shit went down the last 2 weeks, people are already memeing it. You remember when I told you about that railroad controversy? About a week and a half ago on Christmas?
I see.
Well, it's a crazy meme, But yeah. Oh. Oh my God.
Where is this? Yeah.
Sorry, look what I just sent you.
Okay. Gaming isn't fun anymore. My brother in Christ, you have been playing the same game for 10 months straight. Oh God. Yep.
Oh, I'm knocking out bangers tonight, am I?
Yeah, you're just knocking off bangers. Alright.
Oof.
It's just taking a while to share my screen.
But, like, it's just super funny,
Okay.
But, here, Jane, you remember when I told you about Heist and all that crap around Christmas? Guess what?
Yeah.
The guy kicked me out of a Discord.
Oh! Dang.
Like, literally. Like, are you a full-blown idiot? You literally did prove me right by kicking me out of your Discord and blocking me. Am I right about that?
Oh, you definitely need to talk. I think we definitely have some beef with Heist.
Like, and here, Jane, he making a game. The game he making, it called, Century Esteem. And here, Jane, with him becoming famous, it only a matter of time before some bad shit come out, Like, trust me, what I have noted about people like him, they're not trying to be mean, but they're two-faced. They're two-faced. And they can act one way one moment and then act the other way the another moment. And good God, what I've been hearing, like, I used to look up to the guy. I used to look up to him. But, as it go, the more stuff I find out about him and the people he is willing to protect, I'm just saying, nah, no, man, no. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I got what you're saying. Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, I found Norfolk Southern had made a curse locomotive. A real one. I'm not even...
Okay, let's see.
I have to look for the photos real quick. But good God, not Norfolk Southern, CN.
Oh, Canadian National.
Yep, like, the locomotive is cursed. It uploaded, but it is CN locomotive. And good God, they really butchered it. It butchered. Like that the chain. And I'll just say it is. This locomotive going to get memed to death. But I'll also bring it up on, I'm going to send it to you on Messenger to look at too, Because it's super funny when you see it. And it worth it, Like, you get what I'm saying? But, yeah. Come on. Alright. I just sent you it on Messenger. Do you see it?
Messenger?
Yeah, check on your Messenger.
Let me open. Let me open Messenger right now. Hey yo, do you like Oreos for some reason?
I eat Oreos sometimes, and I do eat cookies sometimes.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Look at the locomotive.
I do. Yeah, one of my favorite cookies are chocolate chip, but Oreos are my number 2.
Oh, peanut butter chocolate cookies are my number 1. Oreo number 2. Cinnamon cookies number 3. Sugar cookies number 4. And I'm talking about not the cream ones. When I'm talking about the one with actual sugar on them, because the one with that sugar gloss is disgusting, you know? Like, Brightline,
See the sugar cookies?
you know the sugar cookie with that white, paste on it? That white sugar paste? Like, that stuff tastes terrible. Like, ugh. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's the type of cookies...
I see them.
Alright. Alright, did you look on Messenger on what I sent you on Messenger?
Yeah.
Cursed, ain't it? Like, the local... Like, Jesus Christ. Brightline, you do realize I just sent you the first curse meme of the new year. So, already got you. But, like, literally, it have a switcher back to it, you know? It a freaking... Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they built that. You know what I mean? Cursed as hell.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, did you know Oreo isn't I actually copied those cookies?
Oh, I know.
The original was Hydrox.
Yeah, the original was called Hydrox. I know, you know?
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm like, when I heard of Hydrox, I'm like, wait, that's a cleaning product.
That was the name of the...
That's crazy.
But it crazy, ain't it? Like...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, but...
That's the name of the original cookie.
But yeah, but that whole railroaded controversy with the Buccaneer Rail fanning, it just became a meme itself. Look, read it.
I survived the Diddy Station Freak-Off 2024. Oh gosh.
Got you good with that one, didn't I?
Oh gosh, oh my gosh. I know what Diddy is. I know who Diddy was.
Brightline,
Diddy.
you know what's funny? I'm going to bring up. You know what's funny? Now that we know what happened with a lie, because the girl that was, talking to Buccaneer Rail fan lied. Meaning, we didn't watch. Did the same thing I talked about. You know how easy it is for girls to lie and play victim? You remember when I said that? Did the exact same thing. Like, literally. Didn't lie. Well, I don't believe anybody, either girls or guy. There gotta be proof, you know? And the fact that that stuff happened is mind-boggling. You get what I'm saying? But that crazy, ain't it? But it's been a crazy week. Oh, also, did you heard about that guy that blew up that Tesla truck?
Oh yeah.
Well, these people are getting crazy, you know?
I mean, looks like Elon Musk got free advertisement for that truck. You know how that truck actually contains those explosives?
Oh, I know. It was all fireworks. Oh, Brightline, you're going to hate me for that meme. Ooh. Look at it. Brightline, did you take out the meme I sent you on Discord? Oof. But been very crazy. But you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Oh, did you see the meme I sent you?
Hold on. Who's hopping on the day train? Oh yeah.
Pretty good. Good, ain't it? Oh, I got another good meme for you. Brightline, read this meme.
ATF is coming. The ATF is coming to search your house. Panic. You don't have a dog. Your roommate is a furry who cosplays as a dog. Finally.
Oh. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Funny one right there. But we did got 3 months before, you know, the Acela finally get their self up and running, or not the Acela, but the Avail Liberties, you know. 3 months to go, April of the year, or not the year, but the month. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
That I'm looking forward to, you know. I'm looking forward to seeing it happening, you know. Like, just mind-boggling in a way. But, yeah. Also, how everything going in the DRC, or like the DR, with, you know, the commuter rail system?
Well, they're testing it right now.
Testing, and then finally operational, you know?
Yeah.
Oh! Hey, Brightline, I got a crazy article for you that I'm about to send you on Brightline.
Uh-huh.
Like, it on Discord, like, I just sent you the link. You're probably going to want it.
RNL says it would only accept tunnel to accommodate. Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I think they should. Do you agree?
Yeah, they should.
Like, if they're going to build a tunnel for Brightline in the area where that single track is, that would actually improve a lot. Heck, that would give them 3 tracks. 2 tracks underground and above track. You know, that way they can have, you know, more Brightline train running. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would improve a lot, you know?
Mhm.
But it's been crazy. Also, Brightline, I want to bring up something that it from South Carolina that you never heard of when it comes to weather. And I want to bring it up to anybody. If we have a warm winter and an early spring with no snow, that means we're going to have a bad hurricane season with violent hurricanes. If we have snow and an early spring, then we're good. If we have a warm winter and a late spring, we're good. The only thing that is bad thing if we have a warm winter and an early spring. That right there would be bad for hurricanes. You get what I'm saying, Genesis?
Yeah, we do not want to. We don't afford another Milton or Helene.
Well, let me be honest. A lot of the people here in South Carolina who are from up north are happy that we're not getting snow, and are happy that it's probably going to be a warm winter and an early spring. They're happy. I hate to break it to them. I hate to break it to you. You're going to be wishing that you would never beg for that, you know? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of hurricane around here. But it's crazy.
Yeah, there's some people who wish that it was that is summer.
Look, I always tell them people either go down to the Gulf or down to Mexico or go to Australia if they want to feel that way. Or I did tell them to put a metal flaming rod up their ass, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how much I fucking despise them. I hate summer lovers. They're fucking annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they always go down. Yeah, those. I bet there's some people who like summer just to go down to the beach and see all those girls and
Yeah.
So.
You know, the one thing I hate about summer is that the pedophile and the sex offenders come out during the summertime. That's something that the people don't realize. When summer come, that when the pedophile and the sex offender come out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know why they actually come out, because there's always girls there's girls who actually wear their bathing suits. So during that time of the year, there's always girls that are going out in bathing suits.
Not just that, but kids are in play that sex offenders and pedophiles are not restricted from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something I don't like. Heck, I was around 15 and 16 when I started noticing this. And let me be honest, it creeped me out, you know? But it speaks volume, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's not forget there was back in my day, there was only one girl who actually told me, you remember this story. When I was at the beach, this happened last year. I was at the beach with my group, alright? There was this girl that wanted to flash her tits at me. She was asking me, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was looking at the seas, at the horizon. And she was like, "Man, you're just looking at my tits." I'm like, "I'm not looking at your tits. I mean, come on."
A lot of these girls, what I have learned, they like to play victim, you know? The girl that like to play victim, run away from them, you know? Just stay away from them.
Yeah.
They're just monsters, you know?
Yeah. Oh, pardon me.
But it's something I just don't like. They did creep the hell out of me. You get what I'm saying?
I know. I mean, the girls who are like that want attention, so.
Oh, I know, and I'd stay away from them, you know?
Yeah, girls, I mean, jeez, it's complicated. As a boy, it's really complicated to understand a girl. Really complicated. I don't even understand my sister sometimes.
Right, one thing, it's not complicated, but it's at least scary that it's more dangerous to be a guy than it is to be a girl. Like, you're much safer being a female over a male. No joke. Because here's something really scary. The only time that guys get flowers is when we die. No joke.
Yes.
I'm not even joking. That is some scary shit right there when you start realizing that, you know?
Damn.
You never knew that, didn't you?
Yep. I knew that. Jeez, that is so. Jeez, talk about how that hurts, bro. That absolutely hurts.
Terrifying, ain't it?
Yeah. Gee, talk about adding salt to the wound there. That hurts.
And that's why I say it's more dangerous being a male than it is a female, because there are a lot of stuff that males can't do that females can do. And people that don't realize how dangerous it really is for us, you know? Like, it's to the point where, guys, we don't want to be around American girls anymore. You remember when I said that?
Yeah.
And that a fact when you start realizing it. Scary fact, but it's true, you know?
Yeah, let's not forget about the 4B movement.
Oh, let me be honest. The 4B movement is one of the stupidest things out there. My wife, Vel think it's one of the stupidest movements out there. And she was a feminist back in the Philippines, you know? Like, crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, Val was a feminist back in the Philippines, but when she came here to the U.S., she told me this: American feminism is stupid. It's a scam, a lie, and it's awful.
It is really awful. Not gonna lie. You know, the feminists. I don't think. You know what? I think we should call them feminists. I think we should call them female supremacists. That's what they are.
Femcels.
I'm sorry.
Brightline, they're being called femcels. She called them femcels. It's like incel, but for females.
I mean, these people hate. These feminists hate men. They absolutely hate us for some reason. I don't know why. They say that we oppress them. Bruh, I don't even do anything. Listen, why are you calling me an oppressor? Like, seriously, I never done anything wrong to cause them to be mad or something.
Oh, I know.
Someone needs to grow up. Yeah, somebody needs to grow a pair of brain cells.
Okay. I was on another level.
Like, it did crazy.
Yeah, seriously. And you know that David Mitchell could actually hear you, right?
Oh, I know. I can hear her. She making herself look like a fool. Like,
Alright.
she making herself look like a fool right there.
Yeah. She's born from 2005, so that explains everything. Okay.
Oh yeah, she from the late generation of, or technically she from the first generation, if I'm right, of the or like the not Gen Zers but the alphas. You know.
I don't. No. She wasn't born from generation. She wasn't a generation alpha. She's late Gen Z, which is 2005.
Late Gen Z. Anything after 2005, anything in 2006 would be a alpha.
I think Gen Z would actually be from 1997 to 2010. Somewhere between there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Or actually not 1997, 1996.
Yeah. 1996 to 2010. That's our generation.
Yeah.
Now, from 2011 to 2025, that's Gen Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from 2025 onwards, this is Gen Beta.
Oh yeah. Dude, I feel bad for this generation because they're going to get hated for no reason before they're even old enough to do anything, They're going to get hated for no reason. That for sure. I'm already seeing it.
Do you mean Gen Z?
No, I'm talking about the new generation. The betas. They're going to get hated for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm already calling it out.
Yeah, they're gonna get hated for.
Like I'm already.
Yeah, they're gonna get hated. Listen, it's in the DNA at this point. One generation blames another generation. The old generation blames the new generation. It's been a vicious cycle.
Brightline might laugh at you, but I will never blame the newer generation. I will always blame the older generation. That for me, it's the older generations that I blame. You get what I'm saying? The older generation I blame for a lot, like the scourge of the car culture, like the suburban development hellhole. I blame them all for that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so, people who actually were born in the 1890s to 1900s, that's the greatest generation.
To be honest, they was, because they built a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
And people don't realize.
Anyone from the boomers at this point, and anyone before the boomers at this point, were the most industrious generation that we had ever seen.
And hear me out. I'm gonna bring it up. Everybody say the railroads were pretty evil for what they did to the Native American and the bison, but here's the thing. That's the only thing they did that was evil and buying up land on the dollar. But they did not did the most evil thing. The car company, and hear me out, one reason why I hate the car companies so bad is because what people don't realize that the car companies are pretty evil because they bulldozed our cities to the ground. And I mean to the ground for their cars. And then they brainwashed everybody in less than 10 years from people who were allowed to walk everywhere on the street where people owned the street to the car owning the street and people being on the sidewalk. You get what I'm saying, Brightline?
Yeah.
And
I know what you're saying.
Then stealing money from the railroad and making it where they could not compete while you profit while they suffer because of you kneecapping them by restricting them and regulating them. That evil. Also, helping out with an evil musk-ass man from, not Germany, but, Austria. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
But, yeah. But it's crazy, ain't it?
It is crazy. It is crazy.
Oh.
Alright. So, you like... oh, sorry. Brett, I think you've heard about... my mom just came from the United States yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She just arrived here. So, she flew on Spirit Airlines. Bro, she had a rant about that airline.
She hated it. I don't blame her. Spirit is one of the worst.
Yeah. In 2007, she had a rant on that airline. Well, guess what? I hated that airline too when I was young. I thought I was crying at the terminal. Days. I was 7 years old at the time.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
Well, it's been like 18, 19 years later. They still haven't changed that thing. Only the livery. They changed only the livery. Nothing has changed at all in Spirit Airlines. At all.
Oh, tell me about it. Spirit Airline is down in the gutter.
Yeah. I think the best budget carrier airline is JetBlue. But in my opinion, I've flown JetBlue a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've flown JetBlue more than I have flown on Spirit.
Like, it did crazy when you did think about it.
Yeah.
Like, wanted...
I would rather have JetBlue buy out Spirit than Spirit buying out JetBlue. But I don't think about that twice. But what happened to Boeing and McDonnell Douglas? Yeah, I think I think JetBlue dodged a bullet there.
Like, it did crazy when you did think about it. Yes, I can hear you.
Alright. Just making sure.
Like, it's crazy.
If JetBlue merged with Spirit Airlines, that would have been a curse. That would have been a nightmare. I was like, oh crap. When I saw that, I'm like, oh crap, please don't let them merge. Please don't. And they didn't merge. I'm like, oh, thank God.
But that a good thing, I'm not gonna lie. That is.
Yeah. Well, looks like JetBlue needs. I think Spirit Airlines needs to change its business model because right now it's not going well for them.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
I mean, they should be more like JetBlue too. Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
They should be more like JetBlue.
Hey, well, they will never get.
We have Allegiant.
They will never get the chance. Be that they're going out of business and they declared bankruptcy. You know.
Yeah, Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
To be honest with them now, career and Chapter 11 bankruptcy, they're screwed. You know. They're not coming back from that.
Yeah, they're screwed.
I
gotta make sure. Yeah, I gotta go down. Listen, I'd rather fly on JetBlue than on Spirit. Listen, I'm a JetBlue fan. I gotta say this, I'm a JetBlue fan. But, yeah. Besides being a Brightline fan, I'm a JetBlue fan, not gonna lie. But hey, you know what? I think JetBlue needs to tap in the international market. It's a good market for them. That are flying from.
Hey, Brett, look at the meme I just sent you.
Alright.
On Discord. That pretty fucking hilarious.
Breakfast was Fiestaware, 9 sunny side up, boiled eggs, and juice.
Do you know?
Oh.
Look.
Okay.
Do you know what that little Zane is right there? That little black Zane is?
I don't know what that is.
That a Geiger counter. You know what a Geiger counter is?
Geiger? No, I don't know what it's that.
They use it to detect radiation.
Holy smokes.
Cut. Odd, ain't it? They also a lot of crap happening on the, you know, not on Demetria but Alan Fisher scene, because they're making fun of the car bombing in near Trump Tower, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you know that symbol? It's actually that has the symbolism of, that terrorist attack has definitely that guy. Whoever actually parked that car actually knew the symbolism between Trump and.
yeah, look at the meme. Like, did a meme from Alan Fisher Discord with it pretty messed up, you know? Like, the fact is that like, do you see the meme?
Yeah, there's some symbolism between the Cybertruck and the hotel. Donald J. Trump's the president, and Elon Musk is, well, the head of Doge. And you never knew the symbolism, didn't you?
I hate to say it, but I'm about done with Alan Fisher Group. You know, the fact is that the guy is fucking supporting, you know, Hamas and, you know, Gaza. I'm sorry, Alan Fisher, but I respect your stuff because you're transit. Stay out of that fucking shit. Am I right, Brightline? You don't have.
You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna bring it up. You don't have friends who live in those countries. I do. I fucking do. So you don't. So get that fucking political shit off your channel. Am I right, Brightline?
Yeah, true.
Because I have friends who live in Israel. And the fact is that you have bullshit like what they're doing with Alan Fisher doing that is fucking disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, but Israel have the right to be a country, you know?
Yeah.
And this shit really pisses me off. Like,
I get it, because.
And yet the bastard,
you
like,
gotta be careful. Yeah.
Hamas killed a friend of mine.
You gotta be careful of.
Hamas killed a friend of mine just because he was gay. And he was in his house when all it went down. So did really piss me off sometime, you know?
Yeah, I remember the day they actually killed the hostages. And as soon as if they release the hostages, there was going to be a ceasefire. Hamas killed the hostages. I'm like,
I know.
oh my, they effed up. They seriously effed up.
Like, Brightline, look at the post I just sent you. right here, you know? Like, read it. Like, I'm not trying to lie, but Alan Fisher, if he was in Israel right now and he'd seen what Hamas did to them, he would probably feel bad. I'm sorry, but look, we said never again when World War II happened, and we failed. We fucking failed when we said after World War II, never again. Because look what Hamas is doing to Israel and making Israel look like the bad guy. Look what China is doing to the Uyghurs in the western area of China, and look what they're trying to do to Taiwan and Russia to Ukraine. Like, we said never again, and we failed. You know? You get what I'm saying? We failed miserably. And we're on the verge of World War III anyway.
Jeez. I'm glad. Listen, I hope that this war would stop. Would actually start. I hope this war wouldn't. I hope this war won't start with nuclear weapons. God forbid. God forbid.
But look at the
This ends with. Listen.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. Let's get back to trains. Alright.
Yeah, because it really pissing me off because of what I know, you know?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, politics, smolitics.
I know.
As a registered Democrat, it pisses me off when people identify as such and don't know nothing about politics.
I know.
And defense, something. Oh.
But Bretland, I will just say. I will say this: is that the people who support Palestine are brain dead. They're brain dead. You know. As
a registered Democrat who shares the party with these brain dead people, gotta say this. Gotta say it. I want to leave this party now.
Heck,
I want to leave the party now.
There is a reason why I'm independent. I'm not Democrat or Republican, you know?
I'm changing my registration to independent, so.
Same with me. Oh, speaking of that, PO98, the Silver Meteor, just passed. You know?
Okay. I'm going on flight radar right now.
But let's get back to talking to trains, you know? Because that's what we're here for.
Alright. We have talked about trains, planes. Alright. What next? Automobiles? Alright, just kidding. Okay,
Oh, Brett, I got something crazy that popped up and it on one of the other Discord channel. I'm sending you it. It's about something that did happen at Amtrak. Read it.
Man arrested at Trenton Transit Center after bringing handgun. Oh. Holy God. Holy.
Crazy, ain't it? Bringing handguns. You know, I'm already going to say it here. We're going to be seeing a lot more death from cars than we'll be seeing from guns, you know? And here, funny thing, cars kill more people per year than guns, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, those guns don't actually shoot themselves.
Mm-hmm.
People who want to ban guns, want a gun ban. Listen, those guns don't shoot themselves. It's the people who are behind the gun, the people who are behind the trigger.
Mm-hmm. And here,
Those are the people that we need to watch for.
oh yeah, but also the people who, and I'm gonna bring it up, the people who are not going to listen to gun ban are criminals. And here, saying the only people who want gun bans are the people who commit crimes. You know, like the YouTuber JD have said, the only people who want gun ban are criminal scum who want to commit crime. And reason why, because they're not going to listen to it, but a normal, civilian who is not a criminal is going to listen to it and give up their rights and going to be taken advantage of. Then you have a government in case the government go tyrannical. The one thing I have learned is when a government wants to take your gun rights away from you and say, oh, it's to keep y'all safe, that when you run to the hill and build a militia, Because, let me be honest, some of the most dangerous people in the world take people gun rights away, and you could go throughout history and see people who took people freedoms, The most dangerous people out there.
In San Domingo, back in my home country, during the American military occupation, we actually had a gun ban.
And it was
the U.S. military was like, all right. Yeah. It was brutal.
Mm.
I mean, 10 years after, And the Americans left in 1924, but that left a power vacuum in the 1920s. And then Trujillo went to power in 1930. There was a dictator that ruled the Dominican Republic for 30 years.
And here, Dane, even in the U.S., and I'm going to bring up, a country like the U.S. can end up in a dictatorship eventually if we don't, protect our gun rights, The only reason we have not had a dictator is because the people know if they try to become tyrannical, we can overthrow them and charge them with treason and probably hang them. Because the reason why we have the right to bear arms is to keep them in line. You know what I'm saying? It's to keep them.
Once you ban those,
It's to keep them in line and keep, you know. You can say what you're going to say. My bad.
You know what's going on in Venezuela? They got rid of those guns and they gave them to the criminals.
Mm-hmm.
And Maduro is using those criminals to silence the people.
Oh yeah, not another example why we have the right to bear arms. Another example right there is what happened down in Venezuela. That a damn reason right there. And then look what happened in South Korea. South Korea already had 3 presidents in 1 month. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
The fact is, the people
Listen, if you mess with...
If you can say it.
If there's a politician who wants to be a dictator, and you have the people who doesn't support it, then you're messing us up. You're trying to mess us up. You're trying to mess around with the people. Never mess around with the sleeping giant, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, you know what happened with the French king, right?
Yep, got hung. He got hung.
Yeah, they chopped his head off.
Or check, we chopped the head off.
They chopped his head. Yeah, they chopped his head off. You don't really want to end up that way, don't you?
Oh yeah.
No?
And here, Tane, I'm gonna bring it up. Here to Tane. There are reasons why we have the First Amendment, or the freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. There are reasons why we have them, and the people who want to get rid of them are pretty evil, you know? And
Yeah.
let me just say this. That one of the people who want to get rid of our freedom of speech, you're not going to be surprised at it, but Bill Gates. You remember Bill Gates?
Bill Gates.
The one,
Oh, yeah, that guy, yeah.
the one who is probably going to be put in jail because he connected with the COVID pandemic. Him.
Heard of him.
He is talking about wanting to lose our right of freedom of speech. I'm sorry, but that right there should be counted. That should be counted as treason, you know.
Yeah, I know. That guy, he was the guy who actually pushed the COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
For some apparent reason.
And he made money on it, you know? Like, the guy is fucking evil when you start realizing his dirty shit, you know?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I understand because... I understand. I know what happened with the COVID vaccine. I mean, it's really fishy that they got that vaccine in just a couple of months. It's really fishy when you think about it. Really fishy.
Oh, I know. And here, Jane, there's a thing I'll bring it up. Like, the virus, what happened, and did it on pure negligence because of experimenting and not being safe, and then, they see an opportunity from a mistake to make money. Some of the most evil of people out there, when they make mistake, they see opportunity from it. And that for sure.
I gotta say this, but the whole pharmaceutical industry is basically an industry.
It's not there to save people. It's
It's
there to make money. That's what it's there to do, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. But, the guy is facing jail time, it good. Hopefully he get, thrown away. You get what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
But it gonna be really juicy when it happens because the guy need to rot away in jail, you know?
Yeah.
But, let him suffer. Just ignore him, you know what I mean? To be honest, let him cook. You get what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
But let's get...
I'm actually tracking flights right now.
But let's get back to the train stuff because, let's be honest, this year is going to be a good year for railroading, a ton of good stuff,
Yeah.
Like, Brightline about to start building Brightline West in Nevada to California, which, that is a victory in the making. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Then we got, and I'm going to bring it up. Then we got, there we go. Like, then we got, the Avail Liberty finally coming into service of April of this year, finally, after 5 years, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, right there, finally after 5 years. Then we got the Gulf Coast service down in the Gulf Coast finally getting some service. Amtrak is starting to talk about expanding out and talking about doing Atlanta as a Amtrak hub, which to be on it, that is smart to do. That is a good area to do a hub. But
Oh.
that looking very promising. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta put this in. Oh, I'm actually. Oh gosh, you see, I'm tracking flights right now.
Oh yeah, I see.
I know you're not a. I'm not a plane guy. I'm not a plane guy. I'm actually trying to. I know you're not a plane guy, but I'm tracking flights that are going over to the Dominican Republic as we speak. You got American Airlines flight number 1389 from Miami to Santiago de los Caballeros. You have JetBlue flight 210 goes from Santo Domingo to JFK. We have a bunch of flights here that just arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another flight that came from JFK.
Oh, two.
We got Cartagena. We got a KLM flight number 741 from Cartagena that is heading to Amsterdam, right in the Netherlands.
Ah!
I think that's a 787.
To be honest, I praise the Netherlands for what they do, you know? They are the best when it comes to transit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I praise them for the stuff that they do because they're good. But hopefully stuff does get better too.
Delta flight. Yeah, we have a. Yeah. We have a Delta flight. I think that thing is heading to JFK too.
JFK.
We have a new airline called Adajet. It's Adajet flight number 1509. Came from Colombia and just landed right now in San
Columbia, South Carolina? Or Columbia to...
we still don't have any routes connecting. Yep. It's from Colombia, the country of Colombia.
Alright, because we have a city called Columbia here in South Carolina. And that's the capital of our state.
Yeah. Another flight from Spirit's younger brother, Spirit Copycat, Frontier Airlines, from Miami. They call them a copycat, but they look exactly like Spirit.
And Spirit Copycat.
Oh, we have.
Like, they'll probably be out of business in the next couple of years, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Delta is going to start its flight live right now.
Alright. But let's get to the...
I know this is a trick.
Oops, sorry.
Let's get on the rails.
Yeah, let's get to the news because Val got to get ready to go to bed in about 20 minutes, you know? Val got to get ready to go to bed in 20 minutes, so let's get as much done as possible, you know?
Your precious dog queen here.
We'll put my laptop over there.
David!
But...
Alright, let's go down to Google.com.
I'm in an SAS training camp.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be an SAS kid.
CSX.
Oh!
We're getting to CSX news first.
David?
Oh, to put it over there, I'm still using it.
Alright.
Let's get this out real quick for me.
One CSX locomotive unbuilt by the railroad.
One moment for me. David,
Oh!
Oof.
I'm overwhelmed now.
That
Oh, that's good.
or not a yike, but that actually is good.
That thing's cute and sexy too. Sorry, it's not.
pretty good
We
in a
are
way.
one CSX.
Oh,
That's not a heritage unit. That's a special unit.
that a pride unit.
It's a pride unit. A sexy unit.
Yeah, that's a pride unit.
Shit unit, actually.
But that mean I got more heritage unit to try to catch and more pride units, you know?
Yeah, before it became sexy, the most sexiest cat
Because
you can have, David.
I would love to try to catch some rare stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah. You and your train
Yeah.
loving obsession. Let me just go to bed, David, okay? Can you wash your feet
Railroaders
next time?
help other railroaders at CSX.
Not a good thing right there.
Drivers on Beeline Highway face delays due to construction work starting Monday. Oh, I know where this is. Located. Riviera Beach, Florida. The Beeline Highway. That's in Florida. Yeah.
Not crazy.
CSX reaches top spot in Newsweek's most responsible companies rankings. Well, they deserve it.
Yes, they do.
They did.
Alright,
Sorry, David, not.
let's check on Union Pacific. Yangbing Marine Transport Corporation receives Union Pacific's Railroad's 2024 Sustainability Partner Award.
Yeah,
That sounds a little bit Chinese, not gonna lie.
A little bit Chinese.
it does.
A little bit Chinese.
Yeah,
Being
it
that,
does.
here come our second train of the live stream passing.
Yeah, it is.
It had PO98, the Silver Meteor Pass, actually. So I'd have heard it earlier, but, you know. Oof. But,
Okay, we already talked about the Moffat Tunnel.
but it's still a big victory, that for sure.
Sparks Machine Shop, piece of the city's rail era history to be demolished in early 2025. Machine Shop, built by Southern Pacific Railroad in 1904, will be demolished due to safety concerns, Union Pacific says. Oh, come on.
Probably a lie, you know.
Oh, come on, Union Pacific. That's gonna rile up the National,
Heritage Society.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the National Historic Building Society. That's gonna rile it up.
Oh, that for sure. Really, for a fact, that is. They're definitely going to be pissing off a lot of people doing that shit.
Oh, yeah. You and your booty bomb.
Union Pacific Railroad to adjust train schedule near high school after student death. Ooh, that's in Houston.
Yep, and that was one we covered a couple of weeks ago, you know?
Yeah. Let's go down to Norfolk Southern.
Alright, let's hope they redeemed their self, you know?
Booty bomb.
Norfolk Southern releases designs for North Side projects to create room for double-stacked freight cars.
Double stack
Oh.
freight cars.
That's
Ooh.
nice.
Booty bomb.
I was hoping that would be CXX, you know?
Yeah. No injuries reported after Norfolk Southern train derails in Roanoke, Virginia.
Ooh.
Oh. At least it's not bad. At least it's not bad.
Send me that article where I can put it in the Terminative podcast. Like,
That's not bad. It is, the derailment is really bad, but not at East Palestine levels.
I know, but send me the article before I can put it in the Terminative podcast for the Mantle 1, the Class 1 Mantle responsibilities. You know?
Yeah. This wire top stories. Number 1, turmoil at Norfolk Southern. Oh boy.
Oh, yes,
What did they
you're
do
right.
this time?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do this time?
Oh, what did they did? To be honest, CXX when not CXX, Norfolk Southern when they're doing good, they always do good, and the next thing you know, they fumble the ball and then effed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, jeez, they was doing so good and then they effed up.
They're kind of like the Boeing. They're like the Boeing company of the rails.
Yep, that for sure.
And let's be real here. Boeing is under so much scrutiny.
That for sure.
Oh, speaking of Boeing, do you have any friends that work in that company? Because these.
Yes, I do. I do have some friends who work for Bowen. My mom actually babysits some kids from a mother who works at Bowen. You know?
I really want you to talk with the mother, with the mom, because I really want to know what is the work culture there. I really want to know, because I don't know why the heck is Boeing is under fire for so long. Like, seriously. Is it really bad, as they say over there? There's quality control, quality issues. Like, Airbus is beating Boeing down to the core right now.
Oh yeah, it's true. Brightline. It was like that before I even started back in 2017. It was back that in 2017, you know?
Yeah.
It always been that way. And the only reason I know that was because a while back when I was doing voc rehab for job training, because I would try get ready to start practicing for I could get into workforce. It that one of the jobs that they had it doing at the voc rehab center for job training was, and I'm gonna bring it up like going through parts for Bowen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no joke, they literally outsourced that out for people who invoke rehab job training. Ain't that crazy?
Hey.
Never knew that, didn't you?
Alright. Yeah, let's get back to the news and let's head down to EPKC.
Yeah, what get to it before Vel get grouchy? Sorry, Vel. I had to roast my life right there, you know?
EPKC completes construction of second span of International Rail Bridge Connect. Oh wait, we already covered this.
Huh. But it's still pretty good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Railway bridge completed by CPKC.
Ooh, that nice, you know? CPKC is doing a lot right. Except for trying to be assholes to Amtrak.
Yeah. New International Rail Bridge milestone connecting Laredo, Texas to Mexico completed.
Ooh. That good right
Yeah,
there in itself.
Covered this.
Mm-hmm. That for sure.
TN Rail, okay. 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 Other than investment news, there's nothing going on with the Canadian National Railroad. They've been silent since last. Yeah.
They've been silent for all crazy, you know?
Yeah, they've been silent since 2025 started.
Mm-hmm.
The last news was was an agreement. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I know,
You've been
like,
really silent.
that's surprising, and now let's go to the corrupt company BNSF. The corrupt ones, you know?
Alright. Is Mark to Mandan BNSF bridge halfway complete? Alright. BNSF Real Talk Precision Matters. BNSF Leader Technology. Oh.
One thing about BNSF, it seemed like they're trying to find a way to cut corners. Am I right?
Right.
Like, it just felt so cheap that they do this shit. You get what I'm saying? It feels so cheap. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah. Hopefully, BNSF do better.
BNSF Union Pacific seek ways to reduce emissions on pre-2001 locomotive engines.
That should be good.
Yeah. Well, at least that's the only thing that's good here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check on Via Rail. Being arrested after phoning and bomb threat aboard Via Rail train.
Whoa! Alright. That crazy.
Bomb threat.
Look, like Via Rail already
That
getting them
is-
crazy shit.
Jeez. I bet that guy was... That happened on New Year's Day, the same day that the bomb exploded in New Orleans.
To be honest, I think it was coordinated, you know? It might sound crazy,
Yeah.
but...
That's in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
out of all places.
Yep. Definitely it did some crazy stuff, you know?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yo, why is it so unsurprising that these people would do something on an Amtrak train?
Because we're so used to it at this point, you know? When it keep happening, you get used to it, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be so unsurprising that ISIS really threatened the train with a bomb threat.
Like, really, like, I cannot believe that they actually tried that. Like, you gotta be a special type of stupid for that, you know?
Jeez. Yeah, let's check on Amtrak.
Yep, and then Brightline, and then, you know, some of the railroad down in Mexico.
You and your rail line of sight.
Amtrak cancels routes due to severe winter storm across the United States.
Oh no.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, Day.
To be honest, we might get an ice storm next Friday for us. We might get an ice storm. I'm not really sure yet.
Coffee and socks.
You know what I mean?
Amtrak warns of potential delays. Yeah. Amtrak warns of potential delays and cancellations starting in 2025.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Look like Amtrak not starting off the year good.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Why do you say so?
Oh, we already
Storm.
talked about Amtrak plans to derail to serve Miami International Airport.
Oh yeah, we already
We
talked
already
about
talked
that.
about here. Jeez, that sucks.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
Now let's get down to Federal Mexico.
Yep. Mexico Railroad Company.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Other and son died when they fall off a Ferromex train in Torreon.
Oh boy. I know the
That's
reason.
an illegal migrant. Yep. That was an illegal migrant.
Yep. That for sure is the illegal migrant, and they're being encouraged by this stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's stupid in a way.
Really, David?
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? I bet. Yeah, these people are coming from Central American.
Your sexy
From
wife?
Central American. Not only from Central American countries,
Uh-huh.
but in Honduras specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Xiomara Castro was threatening to shut down U.S. bases in Honduras if they deport illegal Honduran migrants from the United States, if they deport them.
Oh.
I hate to say it, the moment he does that, that'll be U.S. troop on the ground and him being overthrown, you know?
Yeah, Xiomara Castro is like, nah, no, let's keep. You know, something's fishy with that politician.
Really?
Xiomara Castro is a Honduran politician. And there's something really fishy going on there. Something smells fishy.
Probably
Not
working
gonna
with the cartel.
Cartels?
Yep.
Probably she is. Probably she's a corrupt politician herself.
Yep.
And that's not all. She recognizes Maduro's victory too.
What?
Yep.
Of course. Yep, that speaks to volumes.
Sure, for sure, Mr.
Like-
For sure. You know?
Dude, like, it did crazy.
Alright, let's go down to Brightline.
You and your antics, David. And Brightline. I call you guys the drama kings. Hear me?
I hear you.
You guys are such a drama king.
Alright. Delray Beach Fire Chief suspends 4 pending probe of Brightline crash into fire truck.
Oh yeah, that one. Like, when we talked about that, that was crazy. Like, he's... Like, guy... Hopefully he loses his job, am I right?
Oh yeah.
Put a lot of people in danger because of his ignorance.
Really, David?
Yep.
Oh, David, you and Brightline are drama kings. You know why? You're all bit too dramatic.
Yeah, listen, out of all the vehicles, a fire truck actually crossed the tracks.
Yep.
That is so stupid. And that's a bad example of law enforcement and first responders. That's a bad example to set
Yep.
as a first responder. That is a bad example.
It is a bad example. Like, bad example right there. Speaking of that, anything on the Trent Maya in Mexico?
No. Oh, let me check on the Trent Maya then. Oh, I think military staff is going to protect the company's reputation.
That's good, you know?
Oh, brother. People return to traditional transportation in Valladolid. The Trent Maya does not fulfill its promise.
Probably lying. Probably a bold-faced lie right there. Brightline, I think the people are saying that are bold-faced lying. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say so, baby?
Trust me, a lot of company have a lot to lose it to Trip Maya a success. Am I right, Genesis?
You're absolutely right.
And that's something that people don't realize is that a lot of the corrupt companies have a lot to lose it to Trip Maya a success. Am I right about that, Genesis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, David.
But
Alright, I guess we're done with
the rail news,
the news.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, a lot have happened already. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
But it's been a crazy one already.
For sure.
Yep. But it is almost 10 o'clock, and
Wrap it up.
we all should be wrapping up and getting ready for bed. Am I right about that, Chat Innocent? Am I right about that, Val?
Absolutely right about that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the first live stream of the new year and some of the crazy stuff we talked about today. But it's a good start, that for sure. But I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys, and have a nice night.
Snuggle.
Peace. You want to say anything, Brightline?
My
No.
All right. Well, we have it right about to take. And bye, guys.